Welcome back, everyone. We are your hosts, Sofak, Sunny, and Shoria. You're our hardcore fans. This is Sports Hardcore. And for me, in our fantasy, a huge shock has come. I have fell behind to fall back after I messed up last week in our FA Cup predictions, which means that I sit second, only 3 points ahead of Sane, and 5 points behind Sofak. So, yeah, I think that I need to up my game. Is Sofak going to be happy? But just as he has with City's results of the past few weeks. Let's get into this. I need to be, in the past few weeks, I must say, I've been really unrealistic. I'm more hopeful, especially in the Chelsea games. So I need to focus, and I need to focus, and I need to get back into this. I need to get 5 more points than Salah. That's my aim.
Yeah. So, just a little roundup of last week. We didn't make a video last week, but Shore just made a quick video. So, there were a few shock results. Crawley Town of League 2 beat Leeds United. And that was the only shock note. And also, Louis Barry scored against Liverpool, which is a great moment for him and all the Villa youngsters. So, let's get into the Game Week 18 predictions. This week, there are only 6 games. So, the first game is Burnley versus Man U. And I think Burnley have been in good form. I don't think they've lost in 5 matches. But Man U haven't lost in 10. But I think Burnley will do a Sean Dyche masterclass, winning 1-0.
So, both the Premier League both teams have a good record in the Premier League, but Man U did recently lose to Man City in the Carabao Cup semi-final. But I still think that Man U are too good for Burnley and are going to beat them 2-1.
I think that Man U are all, too good for Burnley, and they will beat them 3-1 because they're second in the league. I think they're gonna do really well in this game and beat them 3-1.
Next up, we have Sheffield United versus Newcastle. And the question is, will Sheffield United's run of winless matches continue? I think yes, but they will take something out of this. A 1-1 draw versus a depleted Newcastle.
So Sheffield United have had probably the worst start ever for a Premier League team recorded. And I still think that bad run of form will continue and will lose 2-0.
I think that Sheffield United will lose, but they will lose 1-0. They'll give a 5. I mean, Chris Wilder knows that his job is almost literally, if he loses this, his job is more and more in is he gonna have it? He was pushing for Europa League last season, and last year now. Yeah, I think they'll give a 5, but Newcastle will win 1-0.
Next up, we have Wolves versus Everton. These are good, and these are 2 good teams. So nothing to separate them. A 1-1 draw.
Both the teams are good. They're what you'd expect to finish like mid-table, like between the 6th and 10th position. But this season, Everton have had a really good start. Wolves not that much. They have lost Raul Jimenez. Hope he gets well soon. But I still think that Everton will beat Wolves 2-1.
I think that Everton will also beat. I think that Wolves will beat Everton 2-1. I think that definitely without Raul Jimenez they can still do it.
Well, next up we have Spurs versus Fulham. But this game was supposed to be Spurs Aston Villa, but due to the rising number of COVID cases, it got rescheduled to Tottenham Fulham, which was scheduled to happen 2 weeks ago. So this match was supposed to happen anyway. So 2 teams in good form. Tottenham haven't won their last game against Leeds, and Fulham have won 4 draws in a row, and they've only conceded 2 goals in the last 4 games. But I think Harry Kane, Son, Bergwijn will combine to make a 3-0 win.
So Spurs did recently beat Marine 5-0. But personally, I think that's no big deal because Marine are a non-league side. But even though I said that's a no big deal, I think Spurs are still too good for Fulham and will beat them 2-0.
I think that Spurs are too good for Fulham, and they'll beat them 3-1.
Next up, we have Man City versus Brighton. And Man City, what a run they're going on this season. They haven't lost in about 6 to 7 games. And I think Burnley and I think Brighton will not stop that run. And Man City will win 3-1.
So Man City, the team I support, have had a really good start to the season. Position-wise in the Premier League, they're not doing too good, 6th, but they do have 1 game in hand and 2 games in hand from the top 4. So if they win both of them, they go top of the table. And I think that Man City will win 2-0.
I think that Man City will win 4-1. They're far too good for Brighton. Even though they're pretty decent, Brighton with Tarek Lamptey, a bright young talent, I still think that Man City will win 4-1.
And the final game of this game week, Arsenal versus Crystal Palace. Eberechi Eze, they're all very good players, Wilfred Zaha, but Arsenal in very good form. Saka and Emil Smith-Rowe are looking pretty good. So I think Arsenal will win 2-1.
I think that Arsenal will win 3-1 against Crystal Palace. I think they've had a pretty decent run of form.
I think that Arsenal will beat Crystal Palace 2-1. They have won, I think, 4 or 5 games in a row. After barely winning a single game at the start of the season. Arsenal fans must be elated, so Arsenal will win 2-1.
So that's it, guys. Keep your eyes peeled for next week, because next week is a blockbuster week with teams playing such as the likes of Liverpool and Man U and Chelsea playing twice that game week. So keep your eyes peeled out for that game week predictions. And thank you for watching. Like, subscribe and comment, and peace.